Big up yourself, people. Morning, morning, morning. Um, Basically, just dropping another video because obviously, as you know, I'm a TikToker. So I'm on TikTok live and I was having good debates and conversations this morning with, a few of my followers, and shout out to all the new people coming in and supporting me. I am Frost P on all platforms. So yeah, obviously big up Bouncer because I've got to big these people up because I watch a lot of their content. So I watch a lot of the other content creators because I'm coming into the space. So I'm taking tips and just literally listening to the news because a lot of these lot get to the news first. I work during the day, so I only get to react to things a bit later, I guess. But yeah, it was to do with the is it Star M15, the autistic youth who went to an event and was kidnapped, stripped. But the nastiest thing was at the end, another male youth jizzed on his face. Now, in my mind, yes, we know you're a fish, but what were you doing prior to all of that to be able to jizz? Like, because unless any man can just press a button right now and go, yeah, boom, you don't. There has to be a build up. So while this guy was getting thing, was you just beating yourself off and like, bruv, it's mad. But you know what? It all stems from the home and the company they keep. And just like this postcode war thing, parents, you need to be checking your kids' search history. You need to be checking their phone. While they still live under your roof and they're still your responsibility, you need to be active because they don't just, this stuff doesn't just come from nowhere. They learn it from somewhere. Let's be frank about it, innit? This behavior is learned. You're not born with it. So I find it crazy to even hear stories like this. As it is, I've seen like all the police trying to pull up at schools and whatever. But in the main thing, we need to be more cautious of what we're allowing our kids to be influenced by. Just like I said it, on like a lot of creators, especially like when I go on TikTok or I listen to them in general. Hurt people hurt people. These people are still in traumatic phases giving you advice with bias from a trauma. And it's wrong. To be honest, a lot of these people, and then we're going to go to the backtrack business. So, yeah, you've got the boy China, and he's there having a beef with a girl, and he wants to target her man with sickle cell because she came for him. Like, really? It be your own people that be destroying their own people. And I don't know what you want me to say on it. It's crazy, isn't it? It's just slackness. And I can't stand with none of it. I can't agree with none of it. I think it's all washed. And then you've got the big fat gal, Miss Cookie London, talking about his baby mother because she's an amputee. Damn, like homegirl, what happened to homegirl could happen to anyone. And if you don't know her story, because I didn't, but I listened to the video and it was like she became an amputee because of sepsis during childbirth. Like, so, she could have died. And people find that as a way of a low blow to take shots at somebody else. Not she didn't do nothing. She was just minding her own business. So big up to that sister. She shouldn't have had to go through that. It's all slackness. And look, big up Ginge. But again, this is that back chat. It seems to be a trend of slackness being allowed on that platform for views. And I mean, if they don't sack these people and they don't get these people up out of here, then they're only encouraging that behavior. And for me, it's not the one, man. I can't sit here and say nothing. And the reason why I started my YouTube channel was simply because on TikTok, I find that the majority of the culture is toxic and based around toxic stuff. Nobody really wants to hear anything positive or have constructive debates on how we can move ourselves forward. Now, as somebody as well that come from the road, I try to always show the ones that come after me that it never got me nowhere. Like now, as I said, as working the job that I do and whatever, I probably make more money than a lot of the man that I know on the roads do. I do it legally and I don't have to look over my shoulder. And there's so many ways for us to get out of that trap, but it's a mindset, innit? The trap is just a mindset that we've been put in and told that's all we have to work with. So yeah, I just think that we need to start moving more positive. We need more positive aspirational roles and leaders. As you can see, got the little clip on mics now, so I'm going to be trying to do like flash interviews and that. Yeah, by the way, I've noticed this is all trial and error, by the way. When I'm not at home, the camera's not as great, but I've now just ordered a big, proper camera so I can start working on these. But these are just my daily thoughts. That's why I end up shooting them on my breaks at work and uploading them. But guys, rock with me, innit? At the end of the day, we'll be building it up. It's the start of the channel. It's only going to get bigger and better. Unlike all these other creators, I'm not monetized, so subscribe, please. You know how it is. And then obviously I'll be putting more money into this thing. And yeah, I want it to be a platform that I can really voice my opinions and talk up the things on, because people don't really want to hear positivity. But do you know what? I've just decided, a big man in my 40s, what else should I be giving them but trying to speak about social injustice? And I don't mind. Obviously, I'm going to be doing reviews on stuff. There will be funny banter times. There will be not. But yeah, I just think that a lot of these people are hurt people giving out hurt information, and we just need to like stop listening to them. Listen to your own soul. Like, have an open mind. You take what is best from people. Don't take everything, because even the same people that will tell you this is wrong one day, they'll be doing it the other day. So, I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a crazy race, but yeah, just a quick video anyway for my morning thoughts. Go check them out. A lot of these things you can see on like Bouncer, Clue, Tanks. I'm sure they're all reporting on it. Oh, and then we've got to go to the Fumes the Engineer situation as well. Now, he was on Winners Talking podcast, big up Pound Sterling, just basically talking about how nothing he does is wrong and everything's a lie. Bro, if you're signing under 18s to contracts, you are wrong, because it's the same thing as grooming. At the end of the day, they're not legally adults that can sign anything for themselves. Like, if they wanted to go and get a tattoo, they'd need an appropriate adult. So if they want to sign a contract, they need an appropriate adult. But I'm not going to blame him. I'm just saying he's been exposed in a long line of industry heads that are doing it. I used to work at Universal. I heard all of the I had the inside scoop and could hear what was going on behind closed doors, and a lot of iffy things happen in that industry. We know this, but at the same time, it kids that don't have knowledge on certain things and on contracts and on paperwork, you can dupe them into it by making them think something's good for them, then telling them, okay, I've verbally agreed this, but then on paper, I'm going to tell you, if you don't take a lesser fee, I'm just going to rub out your thing. Yeah, it's craziness, and it's almost positioning, because it's the same way older would take a younger to country and tell him, yeah, you're going to get like 2 bills a day. But when it comes down to pay time, he's telling them, bruv, you're getting a bill a day, or you can go and get a job elsewhere. When that you ain't been making money nowhere else, he don't feel like he's got any option but to take what you're giving him. So, do you know what I'm saying? This is the key point that I'm really trying to stress to people, is that like manipulation can happen in all shapes, forms, and sizes, but you yourself know what's right and wrong. And it doesn't matter if you think just because you've got a big platform or you've got money that it will be overlooked. The truth always comes to the light, guys. It always comes to the light. But yeah, I'm going to end this video on that note, that I just think that, a lot of things is we need to start educating the youngers, because from what I've been seeing, the kids are moving crazy, but we also need to stop taking advice from the hurt people in our community, because a lot of the adults with a platform are using it for their personal vendettas rather than unbiased opinions and honest, like interludes with our people and dialogue, and just really trying to drop gems, or they can't look over it. Like, some people could say bad stuff about me and I can just ignore them and carry on because I know my mission. They feel like they have to get the get back because it's about ego, it's public. And if you look at my last video, I'm like, are we championing ego? Because everyone has to get their get back on their own platform. For me, I'm sure if I do, come into the space and start having a prominent voice, there'll be people that say A, B, and C about me. you think my first thing to do is going to come here and have them living rent free in my head to be shooting videos about them? Move on, man. I've got bigger fish to fry, because that's what we're all supposed to be here doing, frying bigger fish, like, and the bigger topics and social elements that we need to deal with. But anyway, guys, I'm off ski. I'm going to try and drop another video later for you. Like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Frost P, I am here.